Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is SwishWilly Saturday here, and yeah, so tonight is the night where you guys guide the conversation, so please make sure you are commenting in the chat box so I can see everything that you guys want to chit chat about, because you guys ultimately guide the way this stream's gonna go. So thank you so much for joining in, and I hope that we can get through this super successfully. So yeah, I know, like, right now it's so weird. Every time I watch it on like this other screen of mine, it like glitches in and out. So let me know if you guys can see me. If you can't, also let me know. But yeah, it should be going okay. It looks like I'm holding connection, so let me know yes or no. Hey Elias, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Again, it is SwishWilly Saturdays, so we can talk about not just Disney things if we want. So tonight, actually, a huge thing is going on where we have the NHL playoffs are happening. If you don't already know, I am a big Montreal Canadiens fan, and we are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight for a game Game 5. Yeah, no. It's game 6. And anyway, so that's why I am wearing my Canada Mickey hockey jersey. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or not, but that's why I'm wearing it today. I was going to wear my Montreal Canadiens one. However, I'm going to stay fairly status quo on it and stick to the Disney side. Hey Reese, hey Herschel, thanks for joining. Again, let me know if you guys get any kind of weird connection problems. I might not be able to see it on my side, so just let me know. Hey Sam, welcome. Yeah, so one of the big cool things about the hockey game tonight is that this is the first time that any NHL team in Canada is playing in front of a actual audience. So the province of Quebec is letting people in. So there's 2,500 people able to watch the hockey game today. So you may hear it in the background, and I apologize if I just go like this every now and again. But it's an exciting time in the world of hockey. So yeah, I am Canadian, if you haven't already known. So yeah, but yeah, of course, obviously the conversation will probably stick closer to like Disney, Universal, that kind of stuff, because that's typically what we end up speaking about. But definitely shift the conversation however which way you want to go. Elias says, I heard rumors about masks not being required at Disneyland after June 15th. Okay, all of this is a rumor. As of 7:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Disney has not changed anything to their mask policy in any of their parks that other than what has already been adjusted. So as of right now, the Walt Disney World Resort is, you have to wear a mask in all indoor locations. So that's restaurants, theaters, attractions, queues, no matter if the queue is inside or outside. If it's not an extended queue, you still have to be wearing your mask. You do have to wear it, obviously, when you go into the restrooms. Anything that's indoors. Disneyland has not changed anything about their mask policy until June 15th, and that's going to echo what is currently at Disney World. So you can have your mask. You don't need to wear a mask in outdoor common areas such as like Main Street USA or things like that. However, when you are in concentrated spots like queues and attractions, you do still have to wear your mask. Again, that is as of 7:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 29th. So everyone here in California is going crazy because everything is opening in a few weeks. Yes, that is a little bit crazy. I know that Disney is Disneyland's getting rid of the temperature checks as well on the 15th. But don't fret right now. Don't panic until you actually feel like you need to panic, because there hasn't been an announcement of the masks just completely being eliminated. Universal has changed their policy, which is why a lot of people are assuming that Disney is also changing their policy. I have a gut feeling that Disney's going to take a little bit longer to do that. Again, that's all speculation on my end. I have no insider scoop on that. That is just how I think the company will go along with it. They could surprise me and do otherwise. However, as of right now, nothing has changed since their previous announcements for anything that happens at Disneyland on the 15th and what's going on currently at Disney World. So we're okay with that. So Elias, don't panic too much until you might have to. But yeah, so if you're just joining us, it is SwishWilly Saturdays. Saturdays are the time when you guys guide the stream in however which way you want it to go. We can talk about your favorite movies. We can talk about your favorite attractions. We can just talk about what you're doing this weekend. So yeah, we can start kind of any which way. I'll introduce it basically on what my weekend is entailing. So I have been pretty relaxed. I injured my foot this past, well, I guess last Monday. So I've been kind of taking it fairly easy. Today I was just kind of rereading some Harry Potter books, pretty much relaxing with the family. Now we're here. We're going to be watching some hockey. I cannot show you the hockey game because of copyright reasons. However, I would love to. If we could watch it together, it would be awesome. So yeah, so it is, I guess it's hockey night in Canada. That's so weird. It's like this year has been so strange, because we haven't really it hasn't felt like a real sports world, but it is because I'm still following it. But I feel like the first time I'm actually feeling like sports are actually existing is this current baseball season. But that's just me. But yeah, so definitely share the stream out. Make sure all your friends and family know that we are live and that they get to guide the conversation. I would love for them to join the SwishWilly family and become a Wild Willy because I love each and every one of you. But yeah, so definitely let's keep the chats rolling. So what are everyone's plans for the weekend? Or what did everyone do today? That would be lovely to start. Let's see. I think we're still gonna wait for a few people to come in. There's only a couple of people in here, so I have finals next week, so I'm kind of just, oof, yeah, that could be stressful. But the best part is the word finals means it's gonna be over for the year. So I understand, super stressful. I hope they go so well for you. So let's not worry about what Disney's going to do about your masks on June 15th. Let's get you through this first little bit of stress. That's what you need to concentrate on right now for sure. Hockey tonight. Did a little grocery shopping earlier. Yep. Saturday is typically a grocery shopping day. So hello, Hannah. So just for warning, there may be a little bit of banter here and there between Hannah and I. She is a Toronto fan and I am a Montreal fan, and we are playing each other this evening. However, we are very respectful of each other, so maybe you won't see too much. But, we just want to hope that it's a safe game. That's what I care about, because there was tragic injuries that started happening already in the playoffs. So, and it started with Tavares, so hopefully he's feeling pretty good and he'll be back for the next series if it goes that way. So yeah. Tell Trevor I say hi, Hannah, as well. But yeah, definitely share the stream out. We want to get as many people in here talking away. We can talk about basically anything. It's been a weird day weather-wise, at least here. It was about, oh God, what was it in Celsius? Now I forget because I've been working in Fahrenheit for so long now. Well, when he wake up? Well, he better be waking up in at least 22 minutes for the hockey game to start. But yeah, it's weird. So I have a crazy sunburn on my arm. I don't know if you can see it. It's even worse on my shoulders. Let's see if I can. Yeah, they're nice and red. It's almost as red as my shirt. And I don't know how it happened because it was 59 degrees Fahrenheit today. So don't know how that happened. It's my job to make sure he's up for it. Yep. Sounds about right. But yeah, so let's see what has been going on. We can talk about things that have been going on at the world of Disney if you want. Oh, wait. Sun was strong today. Yes, it was. The sun was strong. And it's I find when the sun is strong like that, but it's cool, you don't realize how strong it is because you're not sweating, you're not feeling overly hot. So the fact Avengers Campus is opening in a few days is crazy. Yes, that I am so jealous for. I wish we could have Avengers Campus on Disney World property, but I do believe that it's going to be having a whole bunch of people visiting the West Coast Park way more often now. Not that it wasn't before. A lot of people were going to Disneyland for the heritage aspect of it, and it is a great park. I've actually only been once, which is really unfortunate, so I hope to go back very, very soon, especially now that they are going to be opening to more than California residents on the 15th. I'm not sure how you feel about that one, Elias, so you can definitely echo in on that if you want. But yeah, the Avengers campus is going to be awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited. Have you heard that they're going to be doing expansion to Disneyland and Dca? I did hear that. Yeah, it's not, and I remember there was a lot of people that thought that it was going to be a third park, but it's just an expansion of the two properties. So, it's going to be really cool because awesome. Like, expansions are always fun, especially when parks, it's hard to, I find, because you get a lot of people who start on the East Coast and then they go to the West Coast and they're like, oh, it's so much smaller. But yes, but that's just because essentially Disney started the whole like Orlando tourism movement, so they had a lot more space to work with. So anytime that they can expand is awesome because it'll just kind of make people be quiet a little bit about the size. But yeah, so how are you feeling about them opening it for more than just California residents? I'm really interested in that. Hey Ron, welcome to the stream. Chilling before the Leafs win the series. Hannah. Let's just say before the game right now. Thanks, Ron. Shauna actually really wants one of these, so I'm going to have to pick her one up next time I go. She saw it, she goes, why don't I have one? Personally, I feel like having out-of-state guests is so amazing since our economy is kind of messed up. Anaheim definitely needs the tourism for sure. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I mean, I 100% understand that they certainly wanted to give it to the California residents first. That was only fair considering you guys went so long without the parks being actually open. So I think that it was a really, really smart move. I know that they had to do it that way at first, but then they lifted that and Disney kept it going a bit longer, especially only operating at 25%. So I think it's really great too. I hope to be able to get there sooner rather than later. It's a matter of time, I guess. But yeah, so I think that's really awesome too. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that. And it's okay, Hannah. Like, I still like you. But it hasn't even started yet, okay? Okay. So, has everybody seen the 50th anniversary, like, commercial trailer that has come out for Walt Disney World? It came out and I got major goosebumps. Like, the magic that is to be had is going to be so wonderful. So I can't wait for the 50th anniversary celebrations. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I know some people are kind of annoyed, but honestly, the economy over needs to start before schools. And yeah, I understand. I understand that for sure. I definitely understand where you're coming from with that, Elias. The economy is the economy drives the future of what we have. So I agree with you on that. I think that it's a very important step that they take, especially if they feel like they've kind of plateaued as to how many people can come in the park, or are coming into the park from California. And especially if they're not hitting their capacity limit at 25%, then yeah. So what? Now there's two of me. What? 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 What is happening? I'm confused. I'm very confused. What? Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna send you a message on Facebook to let you know why I was skeptical. So Ron, I'm sending you one. So give me 1 second. 1 second. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, okay, so just so you know, yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, okay, good, good. All right, so that one's fine. We're okay. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Okay. Back on to where we go. So you're probably going to hear people in and out. My house is really busy right now. When my sister comes to visit, it's always a loud house. I mean, we're a loud house in general, but it's extra loud. Yeah, so my mind went there too. Yeah, so did anyone see the 50th anniversary trailer commercial? Did anybody see it? Because I just want to know everyone else's opinions. I thought it was great. And if you haven't seen it, let me know and I will send you where you can find it later. Okay, you did love it? Okay, awesome. Did it give you all of the feels and the goosebumps that it did for me? I was just like sitting there going, I need to be there on October 1st. I have to. And I probably won't be in Magic Kingdom on October 1st, at least, because those are impossible to get. But I'm currently slated to be in Epcot that day if I can get out there, if the travel advisory boards let me go. So that's the only thing holding me back from Disney World right now. And yeah, so hopefully we'll kind of get our acts together. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it was so magical. I can't wait. I can't wait. I feel like they're going to hit us with a whole lot of things that are going to like knock us sideways. We won't expect, I think they're going to do a lot of things that are unannounced. Or if they do get announced, it'll be very like much closer to the opening day of the 50th. So we shall see. But yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm really excited about it. Yeah. So, okay, so we have so far, we know that the attraction that will be opening on the 1st of October is Ratatouille, which I actually think is probably the most underrated Pixar movie. Keep me honest, folks. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Ratatouille is underrated, overrated, or properly rated? Hey, Elliot, how are you? It's pretty late for you, but... Oh, I guess it's not too... Well, it's what, like midnight? 20 after or so? Thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure having you. Always a pleasure. So, yeah, I like to think Ratatouille is the most underrated Pixar. Oh, my God. I'm jealous of the Magic Kingdom getting it. It's technically an Epcot getting Ratatouille, but yes, I can understand why you'd be jealous. Hopefully it won't take too long to come and hit the Disneyland resort. Maybe they'll also make it over there. I know that they're trying more so now to have different attractions at those two parks. But I think it'd be really cool to bring that over there as well. Oh, it's 2 a.m. for you. Why did I think it was only midnight? I'm sorry. Whoops. Yeah, that's definitely late for you. Rachel, overrated, but I haven't watched it in years. I think you do need to rewatch it. I think it's very underrated. I think it's I don't know if underrated is the right term. I think it's midnight in the UK. Got it. Yes, because Elliot's in France. So I didn't realize there was a 2-hour time difference. Well, thank you for teaching me something. But yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily underrated. I think it's underappreciated. That's, I think, the better term. I think it's underappreciated. There's the Pixar movie that I personally think is the most overrated. I think most of you guys already know this. But Inside Out. Ratatouille is properly rated. The ending is underrated. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Well put. Oh yes, I agree. I enjoyed the film, but don't feel it needs... See, and like... And this is where it's kind of like, okay, so Toy Story has an attraction. Cars has attractions already. The Incredicoaster is a thing. So you have The Incredibles that has an attraction. So now now there's only a handful of Pixar that doesn't. So because we had so many like sequels and stuff, right? So now you have, well, Finding Nemo has an attraction and a show. Well, I mean, when the show is open in Animal Kingdom. So really, it just seems like they're going along the route of now, they're just making attractions for Pixar. So we need, what else? What's missing? Was Brave Pixar? I feel like it was. Hang on. I think maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it wasn't Pixar and I just think it is. No, Brave's not Pixar. Lindsay, yes, it is. Okay. Okay, Brave is Pixar. Okay. So Brave would need one, but Brave actually has, Merida has a cool meet and greet spot when that's open. So she kind of has her own little thing. I don't really know how you'd make an attraction based off of it. Again, I'm not an Imagineer, so I'm sure you could. Makes sense to me. Ratatouille is huge on TikTok, so marketing-wise, I think it's really smart to put a ride in. And it's also it's piggybacking on the Disneyland Paris attraction, which was super popular right off the jump, so that's really good. And then what else you have for Pixar? Okay, so we have Toy Story. Okay, so Inside Out is Pixar. I don't care for that movie. I think it's overrated personally. And yeah, so I don't know if I would necessarily want that one to get an attraction, but what do I know? Oh, there's 2 attractions in Disneyland Paris for cars. Interesting. Okay. I had no idea. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so I think that Pixar is just kind of always going to have rides or lands. So yeah, I think that's partly why, but does Wally have an attraction? No, Wally does not have an attraction. Does Up have anything? Up? Okay, so Up technically doesn't have an attraction. They do have a thing in it. I don't know if it's working right. Yes, it is. The Wilderness Explorers in Animal Kingdom. So it's kind of like almost like a scavenger hunt type kind of scenario. So, hey, here for a moment. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. Great to see you here again. Thanks for joining us earlier in the week. Always good to see you. It's perfect for Epcot. The park needed it badly. The park just needed a little bit of oomph, and bringing in Ratatouille, which is obviously based in France, into the France Pavilion just really, really works out. So yeah, Epcot does need some love, and they're getting some crazy love right now. So, which is really great. Once those walls come down and Harmonious shows up, Guardians is open, Ratatouille's open, we have Creation Shop opening very, very soon. We have the Club Cool also opening, but they're definitely getting a lot of love. So here for a moment before you guys came in, we were just kind of talking about how like Ratatouille and how the new attraction is going to be opening on the day of the 50th anniversary starting. And we kind of had the conversation rolling if we thought Ratatouille was overrated, underrated, or properly rated. I'm a firm believer that it is underappreciated. So Tron should have been in Future World at Epcot. I think that's a very sound, very, very sound opinion on that. I understand it being in Tomorrowland, but I would have understood it being in Epcot. But yeah, I think because there's not too, I guess I can't say that anymore, because I was gonna say there's not that much movie-based things. Should I have a hair in my mouth? Movie-based things in Epcot, but that's not the truth anymore. And yes, I think that the technology roots for sure. I mean, Epcot, if you guys don't know, Epcot stands for the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, which basically means experimental technology. So the new Space 220 restaurant will be made. Yes. I don't know if anybody else has seen this, like any of the mock-ups or anything for this new restaurant that's coming to Epcot. Again, does not have a firm opening date. I can't wait to go there. I think it's going to be awesome. And yeah, I really, really, really hope I get to be there as soon as it opens. But I feel like we're only going to know in a really short span of time, and those park reservations are going to go like that, and the dining reservations are also going to go like that. So hopefully sooner rather than later, but I'm sure I'll get to go eventually. I'm really excited about it. So, but yeah. So what are you guys most excited about that's up and coming to any of the Disney parks? It doesn't have to be Disney World. It doesn't have to be Disneyland Paris. It can be kind of anywhere you want it to go. I know a lot of people are really excited about the new cruise ship, the Disney Wish, which looks beautiful. So I don't know, like, what are you guys most excited for in the terms of like where Disney's going and what to expect, or what has been announced? That'd be interesting to see what everyone else's opinions are, because I mean, I'm excited for everything. Let's get real. If you haven't already noticed, I'm a pretty excitable person. So, especially when it comes to Disney stuff. So, you know, Tron and Guardians for me, yes, I agree. The Tron ride, I don't know if anyone has ever seen the video footage from, like, of the ride-throughs from the Shanghai version of Tron. It's going to be so, so good. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Thanks. And Guardians is going to be really cool because no one really knows anything about it. So I think that's what's even cooler, is it's a brand new attraction that has no roots anywhere. So it's going to be pretty neat. Most excited for a certain wedding. Oh, really? I don't know which one you're talking about, but yes, I think it counts. I think Disneyland getting Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway is just solidifying it as the best Disney park in America. Yes, I think that it's so good. It's such a great ride that I'm so happy it's going over to Disneyland. I think it makes a lot of sense. That is where essentially the Disney theme parks began. It's where any kind of Disney history began, really. Really took into effect, and it's only fitting that park gets a Mickey Mouse attraction. I think it's only fair. I think, if I'm being very honest, I think that park probably should have gotten it first. But it's whether or not they had the means to do it at the time or the location for it right away. But yeah, I think it's really, really great. Disneyland is becoming Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios combined. Yes, which is, I think, very, very cool. I think it's putting itself in a totally different kind of tier, which is great. I'm actually excited for Tron and Guardians equally. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Da, da, da. I'm trying to think. I'm just excited for everything. I am ridiculously excited for Harmonious. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's almost dangerous how excited I am about it, because I have very high expectations, as I've said before. I was a massive Illuminations fan, near and dear to my heart. And that is Epcot to me. And when it went away, oh my God, Lord have mercy. I was a blubbering fool watching that final Illuminations live stream. I was a mess. And yeah, I really, really hope they pull this one out of the park, because no, not pull this one out of the park. That's not the way to say that, because it sounds like I'm telling them to skedaddle it. I want them to knock this one out of the park, because Epcot Forever was not my favorite. So most excited for Disneyland Paris to open. Yes, and that's happening. Is it July 14th? Am I wrong? Oh my God. Elliot, I am so sorry. Hang on. Disneyland Paris. Let's see. June 17th. July 14th was when it was supposed to open last year, I think. I think that's where I got those dates confused. So yeah. Okay. So we are only like just over 3 weeks away for you guys to be to Disneyland Paris. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh my God, it's been far too long for so many places to open, and all these Disney fans all over the world have been just like rocking back and forth in their chairs, waiting and waiting and waiting. So it's so nice seeing it like changing and happening. All right, so let's make, I think we should start making some predictions. Let's see. How many people think that fireworks will be back by next year? Or how many people think that Disney's going to surprise everyone and bring fireworks back this year? That's what I'm like, that's what we should talk about. Do we think we're going to get fireworks back, or do you think they're going to hold off? You say here for a moment says July. Okay. Ron says October 1st he's thinking. All right. Definitely for the 50th. Okay, so everybody thinks that they're going to be... Okay, so here for a moment says July. So are you going to think that it's going to be a July 4th kickoff? Or do you think they're just going to kind of pick a random date in July? So that'd be interesting to see. And do you think the fireworks are going to start in Magic Kingdom? Do you think they're going to start in Epcot, or do you think they're going to do fireworks in the 2 parks on the same day, just to control crowds? I think that might be why they would maybe do that. Definitely for the 50th faux show. Yeah. Magic Kingdom first. I say they're still trying to get summer vacation crowd with the fireworks. Okay. Yep. Ron agrees with Rachel. All right, so I think they did really, really well with this 50th anniversary commercial is the way that they made like the pixie dust and all the magic kind of circle around the main attractions or the main icons of each park. I think that it gave them the ability to do whatever they want with that. So that's where I think they might not be 100% on having fireworks coming back just yet. They may be working on it, but with all the swirls and stuff, it could be a light show, it could be a stage show, it could be fireworks. They left it very much open, which I thought was really great. They didn't sugarcoat it. I guess they did sugarcoat it. They didn't openly say, hey, there's going to be fireworks, and they didn't display fireworks in this commercial, but I think they definitely opened it to interpretation, which was great. You'll go to bed soon. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, and have a family. Okay, have a great night, Elliot. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Hope everyone does really well, and have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks again for joining. It was awesome seeing you again. They have to make sure everyone and everything is ready, so there will be some surprise and delights. Who doesn't love a solid Disney surprise and delight? I love those. Rachel, remember back when surprise and delights were simply handing out tea packets on tea tour days? Those were so funny. We had surprise and delights. I love those. I think they will drop the mask roll in a few days completely. So this is where I'm like, I don't know. So I don't really know what Disney is going to do with the whole mask thing. The only reason why I think they may have some, and here's the thing. So Disney announced the night of Universal's initial announcement about their mask change. Now Disney didn't do it this time when Universal announced it. And I think that Disney's thinking about it. I don't know how long it will take. I think it's going to take longer than Universal. Well, it obviously has already because Universal's already doing that. But I don't know. I think that, sure, the Orange County positivity rate and stuff is down drastically. But it's not just Orange County that goes. Those are basically employees. And a lot of cast members don't even live in that county. So I think that it's all going to be relative. I don't know. It's hard to say. I won't be surprised. No, okay. I'm going to be surprised if they drop it quickly. I'm not going to be surprised if it happens in like a month's time. I think they're probably going to try and not jump that gun too quick, especially because they just changed all the signage. Like, they just finished changing the signage of like where masks are needed and where they're not. Like, they just finished that this week. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. It'll be very interesting. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, I think if I was there and they dropped the mask mandate now, I would still be wearing mine in the park. That, like, if I was by myself walking on Main Street, or if I was like a very comfortable distance around people, I think then I would maybe take mine off. But if I was like, I don't know, the way I would, okay, so I run. So when the pandemic first hit, I was running, but I wasn't wearing my mask until I got to be like 100 feet from somebody. Or like if I could see them, then I would start putting it on and run with it and then take it off when I left them. So I feel like I would kind of do that. Maybe not 100 feet. I was doing 100 feet with running because it's like running. And if I, for whatever reason, let any spit go out of my mouth while running, it could kind of carry like a longer distance. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would still wear mine. I don't know. And as long as they don't say you can't wear your mask, because they did have a policy where you couldn't wear anything on your face before. I think that is going to change. I think they're just going to say it's not required. It is optional. Just as long as they don't tell people they can't wear it. That's, I think, where it is right now. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see where it goes. It'll be very interesting. But I feel like we'll know in coming days and weeks what their plans are. So, yeah, I don't want too much stress to be put on cast members either. You know, like dropping things so quickly can make a bunch of people really uncomfortable. But I don't think I'll ever give up wearing a mask on the subway now. No, on the subway for sure. I feel like, why weren't we doing that before on the TTC? Come on now. One, it stinks in there. Like, on some of the subways, you're just like, oh. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Nobody got the flu. Like, well, people got the flu, but not nearly the way they did before. So, you know. But yeah, haven't been sick in over a year. It's been great. I know, like, I mean, I get this really random thing where it's like late at night, I get congested, but then in the morning I'm fine. I don't know what that is. Ron says it's allergies, but I don't think I have allergies. So that's me personally. But yeah, so if you were just joining us, welcome. It is SwishWilly Saturdays. We talk about everything that you guys want to talk about. So it is a Wild Willy driven stream. You guys get to pick the topics. It can be Disney, it can be Universal, it can kind of be whatever you want it to be, as long as it's family friendly, because we are a mainly Disney channel. Well, not Disney channel. We're mainly Disney YouTube channel. So we want to make sure that we keep this family friendly, as people can be watching this in replay. So just please refrain from like any inappropriate conversations or any like foul language. It's just not a good look. So that's my PSA, and that's where we're going. So Ron, I'm wearing the mask for the rest of my life, like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Oh, good Lord. Okay. I have to go out with this character everywhere. Oh, Lord. Trevor and I get that, too. I do think it's allergies. I usually don't get them, but this year has been bad. Yeah, like, okay, so I have 2 allergies. Well, 2 things that I have that are known allergies of mine. And I don't know if either of those would make me get congested at night, especially because, like, one, I literally have to ingest a medication that I just shouldn't take. So that hasn't happened since I became allergic. So, yeah. So we have, okay. So the game was supposed to start at 7:30, or is it 8 o'clock, Hannah? Because I'm still looking at Elliot Friedman on the TV. So, there's that. It's so crazy seeing like hockey fans in the arena. This is crazy. 0 flu cases at Center for Living Well from October to March, according to your doctor. That's incredible. Okay, it was supposed to be 7:30. I think they're probably putting on like a big show because it's the first time in front of fans, and I understand it. I feel like anybody would be doing it. Toronto would be doing it too. Like, it doesn't really matter, so it makes sense. I don't know. What are you saying oh no to, Herschel? I don't really know what you're saying oh no to. But, oh well. But yeah. Okay, so let me see here. Let's check out what's going on right now. Dun, 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 dun. Do we have a day on the creation shop reopening yet? Did they release a public day for that? I think they're still just saying summer 2021. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I don't think we actually have a day. I mean, I'm excited to see how it's gonna look. I'm pretty excited about it. I loved Mouse Gear. I know for a fact that I'm going to miss the background music in the Mouse Gear store. I'm gonna see. I'm sure someone has this music on YouTube. Because I try to explain it to people. And it's so hard. It's so hard. Hang on, Mouse Gear. Oh my god, that's so funny. The very first searchable thing on this is Mouse Gear music. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, please be bliss to my ears. Hang on. I'm just checking something. I know it's so lame of me, but let me see here. Oh, turn your volume on, Lindsay. This is not. That's not what I anticipated. Okay. Oh, come on. What did you laugh at? Me saying, no, that's not it? What is this? Come on, people. Where's this, like, that weird music? The gear oil smell in Mouse Gear is gone. Thank goodness. I don't even know. Oh, okay. I probably would only know the smell when it's gone. This doesn't smell like Mouse Gear. The music was like... Where do people get this music? This is not Mouse Gear. It's not it either. I don't think this is gonna work. I tried. Oh. Wah wah. I was like looking for like the, you know, the, oh my god, it was like this like ticking noise almost. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It was like the gears turning kind of ticking noise. I sound like a cuckoo. But yeah, so whoops. Yeah. So please make sure that you are sharing out this stream. We want as many people in here as possible. We would love to keep chit-chatting with as many of you guys as possible and have the conversation go in the way that you guys want it. So please make sure that you are sharing it out to your friends and family, and make sure you give this a big thumbs up as well. I think these people wish they had been to Mouse Gear and pretending they hadn't ordered a bit in it. I don't know what these people were putting on YouTube, but that is not the Mouse Gear music. Like, okay, see, Ron knows what I'm talking about. Like, especially when you came in from the first entrance when you're coming down from World Showcase. So here's like Port of Entry and Disney Traders, and then there's the walkway towards Spaceship Earth. So you take that walkway, and the very first entrance on the right hand side would bring you in where that music would be. That music in particular, you hear the like this ticking and gear turning. That's what I'm gonna miss, and I can't find it now on YouTube. I'm really upset. So if somebody finds that, please post it on the SwishWilly and Disney Facebook channel. And if you're not SwishWilly Facebook channel, I meant Facebook group. If you are not part of the SwishWilly and Disney Facebook community, please make sure that you join that. The link is pinned to the top of the chat, so you can definitely go in there. It'll ask you a question, you hit request, and I'll see it pretty much right away, and I'll be able to get you in. So definitely please make sure that you are in there. We'll keep conversations going there. You guys can throw in ideas of videos that you guys want to see, all that kind of jazz. So the more people we have in there, the more apt I am to make content that you guys want to see. So let's try that. It was loud in the wand room. Yeah. I'm trying to think the wand room. Because now that I've been watching Harry Potter, all I'm visualizing is a Harry Potter wand room. Do you mean like where the ears were? Is that the wand room? Well, the ears were there for the longest time, and then they moved them somewhere, I think, from there. Oh my god. Harry Potter taking over my brain. The anthem was... Yes, the Giant Wonder. Okay, now I have to rewind, Hannah, because I missed it. Hang on. Oh! That's incredible. It's so cool to see people in the stadium. Okay, so if you guys are also just joining, it's NHL playoffs. Big Montreal Canadiens fan here. Hannah is a huge Toronto Maple Leafs fan. It's the first time that the Northern Conference, at least, has crowds in it, because Quebec has allowed people to go in. So they have 2,500 fans, and all the fans sang the national anthem. So that was fantastic. First thing I said with the concert. Never sounded better. Oh my god, this game's gonna be great. I feel like it's gonna be a really, really good game. But yeah, so if you see me going like this, back and forth, it's just because, like, basically Montreal's playing for their lives tonight. So, you know. Let's just hope they all play well. But yeah, so it's... Let me think. What is going on here? I'm just looking through other things that may have just, like, kind of changed since our stream on Wednesday. I don't think too much has. Not too much. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Let's see here. Okay. Oh. So dates have not been officially announced yet for the Disney After Hours Boo Bash. But a new thing that has happened is that people are seeing that Magic Kingdom is going to be closing at 6 p.m. on August 14th. And I'm going to say it's because of the After Hours event. I could be wrong, but does anyone not know about this Boo Bash? Because if you don't, I did make a video about it, so you can definitely find that. It's basically what they're doing in lieu of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So, oh man. I'm already stressed out about this hockey game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so what are everybody else's plans for the weekend? Are we just kind of laying low for the weekend? I think lots of people have been doing that lately. Ooh. Oh my god, you guys are going to get really hilarious reactions out of me from this, because you guys have no idea, like, what I'm seeing. Well, Hannah does, but if you're not watching the hockey game, you're not going to really know. Going for a long walk with a friend tomorrow. Oh, that's fun. I love that. I would love to walk right now. We have a bank holiday weekend, so a nice 3-day weekend. Yeah, you guys have a bank holiday, and then the U.S. is on Memorial Day weekend. So they have a 3-day holiday as well. So yeah. We just got a penalty. So early, and we got a penalty. But yeah, so let's see. What's the temperature going to be in Toronto? Hang on, we're stressed about the game. There's the yeah, hard to balance. That's what I do. I stress out about sports. If you haven't known this about me yet, you do now. I stress about sports. The fair thing, though, is that this is playoffs. I tend to stress out even at the beginning of the season. I'm getting better with baseball. Baseball, I used to be like, they lost and it's game 1 of a 162 game league. But should be similar to today, 17 and sunny. Yeah, I think it's going to be about the same. Yeah. And through your hat. Yep. Yep. Rachel, remember when we saw Brent Selleck? Oh my god, Brent Selleck is a football player. Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. What's his name? Cecil. The pitcher Cecil warming up in the dugout, and I got really mad and I said we were going to lose the game now. Remember that day? Hope you remember that day, because I was right. I was right. That freaking little Cecil. As soon as I saw him in the dugout, what did I yell? There goes the neighborhood. Like 162 game roller coaster rides. Yeah. That's Cecil for you. Exactly. You know, you have a win and you bring him in to close the game and he loses the game. That's classic. And that's why he's not a Blue Jay anymore. Actually, I don't even think he's playing anymore. I don't know. No, his glasses really did not do much. I think they were all for show. So I apologize for anyone who's like not a sports fan and we kind of are going in the sports route, but this is SwishWilly Saturday, so it doesn't really necessarily mean that we have to talk about Disney stuff. So yeah, we just kind of talk about how the chat's going. So right now it's going in the sports route. Yeah, no, he could never find the strike zone. He was brutal. Here, let me just let's just go right down the middle of the box. Outrageous. Herschel, we're talking about sports. But yeah. Okay, so oh, my heart hurts watching this game. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, sorry. Montreal is coming out hard. Okay. Oh, you're on the swim team. That's fun. Do you have how many swim meets do you have? A lot every year, or is it kind of like one big tournament? Oh yeah, no, they have to, but they are like, but they got 10 shots on goal already. It's crazy. So once a year. Okay, very cool. So do you do team swimming or do you do like individual or both? Because, like, there's, like, relay swimming, that kind of stuff. Do you do that, or are you, like, a solo? I don't know if that sounds really... Or do you... I feel like you probably do both. Yes, you do both, or yes, your team, or yes, you are a solo. Sorry, I'm just trying to get clarification, Herschel, so I can make sure this... Just the team. Okay, so you just do, like, relay stuff. So you don't have your own, like, you don't just compete in, like, single, like, breaststroke and stuff like that. You're a little ahead of... Sorry. I'm watching on Sportsnet East, if that helps, Hannah. I don't know if that helps you. Get out of there. Okay, you're watching sport. Okay. Yes, and we do practice to basically, if I don't have a swim meet, I can just do regular practice. Well, yeah. I mean, all sports just have regular practice, whether or not you have a tournament or not. So, yeah, that makes sense. Oh! God. Thank you, Kara Price. It's gonna know exactly what I did that for. Well then, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, he's been great. Like, him coming back. Get it, Carrie. Get it. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm still trying to find this darn mouse gear music. If anybody finds it, please send it to me because I would just really like to hear it, that little clicking again. So lame. So lame, I know. Let's see here. Are we still moving and grooving? Okay. Rach, if you are watching, I saw that you sent me a message. I can't read it because I'm using my phone to stream right now. So if you want, you can send it over to like my Facebook or something, and then I can see it that way. I just can't see it right now because if I go out, it'll shut down my stream. But if you're not here and you're telling me that you're leaving, then that's okay too. I'll get back to you as soon as we're done. But yeah, so let's see here. What is happening? Was Annie? Let me see here. Okay. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to be watching it probably later this evening, maybe tomorrow. But Cruella, has anyone seen Cruella? And if so, don't give any spoilers, but I want to hear what your opinion is. Because I have yet to hear a negative review. Yet to hear it. So, we shall see. My parents watched it and liked it. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, your mom really liked it. Yeah, Justin loved it. He said it was great. I know Reese really liked it. So yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I think it's going to be really good. I love getting the backstories on the villains. I think it's really cool. I think it's $34, but it's like it's $34 for unlimited plays. Yeah, $34 for unlimited plays of it. So you just have it until it goes free for everybody else in like months and months away. But yeah, I think it's $34.99 or something like that. At least the Canada side is $34.99, I think. I might be wrong, but I think I'm probably gonna buy it. I'm probably gonna buy it. You still yeah. Okay, that's fair. This is the first year that like I don't this is the first time in a while I have not owed them. But you know, that's always fun. Thanks, Rach. Aww. All right. Okay. Luckily, interest free, I think. Thanks to COVID. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think they've like upped the paid back day and stuff too, which is great. They are doing some things for people, but you know. Oh. Who's in the penalty box for Toronto right now? Ow. Oh my god, my knee hurts. Ow. I'm a mess. I'm literally a mess. My elbows hurt, my knees hurt, my foot hurts. Kerfoot. I don't even know who that is. Stupid penalty. I didn't see it. Is it a stupid penalty? Actually a stupid penalty? Is it a stupid penalty because it's against your team? Like, if the same thing happened to Montreal, would it be a stupid penalty? Whoa, get in the net. Oh, thank you. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I hate when goaltenders leave the net and the puck is like just behind it. You're like, get in there. His helmet came down, he couldn't see, and sticked a guy by accident because he couldn't see. Oh, yeah. Technicalities. That's the worst part. Yeah, I hate the technicality stuff. It's like, he only did it because he couldn't see anything. Yeah, it's not like it was intentional. Yeah, I know. It sucks because, like, it happened. Yeah, those are... Yeah, those are annoying penalties for sure. For sure. don't know, is anybody else watching this hockey game, or is it just Hannah and I? I feel like it's probably just Hannah and I, but it's going to be a good game, so. But yeah, let me think of what else has been going on. Okay, we talked about the Boo Bash and all that stuff. Yeah, I just want to make sure that, like, we're talking about what you guys want to talk about, because you guys are getting quiet on me. So I just want to make sure that we're covering everything that you guys want to cover. I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the stream just as much as I am enjoying it. I love talking to you guys about each and everything that you guys want to talk about. So yeah, if you want to change a topic, let me know. Yeah, because otherwise we don't really have to keep on going on with the stream if we don't want to either, but it's totally up to you guys. I'll give you guys a couple minutes and see what you guys are thinking, how you guys want to roll with it. You can't find it, stupid American TV. Check NHL Network. They might have it on like NHL Network. That's how I used to watch Hockey Night in Canada whenever I was there on DirecTV. So I don't know if you get NHL Network or not, but. And I can see if I can find where it would be for US NHL. Actually, Montreal. Let me see if I can find it. Oh! No, that was so close! So close! Oh, man. Okay. So, it's apparently on NBC Sports Network. That's what it's saying. Because it has, yeah, NBCSN, CBC, which is Canada, TVAS, I don't know what that is, and Sportsnet, which is also Canadian. I don't know if that helps. Let me see. Look at me. I am just rolling. Okay. Let me check and see. I don't know what now. I don't know what package you have, Ron, but there's the Select 210 channels, the Silver 290, and Gold 350, and it will be on channel 49. 49? Winnipeg is going to be nuts next round. They're going to be insane. To grab Edmonton like that, oh my god, that was nutty. That was nutty. Tell me if 49 worked, Ron. Please. Could be wrong. Yes! I got them. Channel 49. You're welcome. My pleasure. But yeah, so I feel like I'm probably going to end the stream because I'm probably going to get really distracted with the game. And it looks like it's just Hannah, me, and Ron. So with that, I think I'm going to end it for the night. But thank you so much for joining in. It was an absolute pleasure. I love chit-chatting with you guys. So again, thank you so much. I hope you guys come and check out the Wednesday stream, which will be WDW Wednesdays, where we talk about all the latest news that has happened in the past week at all the Disney parks across the globe. We'll talk about Disney Plus stuff as well. And then again next Saturday, where we talk about everything that you guys want to talk about. So thanks again, and have an awesome night.